Hey, thank you for joining us. I have another video for you guys and a cool new feature that is available on our app, Smart Orders. These are advanced order types that are not available at the exchange, but they are now available in our trading software. For example, order cancel order, order send orders, DCA orders, bot orders. I'll go over all these orders with you. A couple of cool things about having Smart Order is that all the orders rest at our servers, and when conditions are met, those orders are sent to the exchange. The advantage of that is once you put many orders out for different coins, it doesn't count against your available balance. Another cool feature that we added with our Smart Order is you can create all your Smart Orders right on the chart. It's very simple and easy to do, as everything is drag and drop. And you'll be able to also see all the orders right on the chart. So it's very easy to look at the chart and be able to tell what type of stop orders you have, stop buy orders, market orders, trailing stop orders. So I'm going to go over just all of them very briefly, one by one. So if you go into the software and you go into the Smart Orders tab, and let's just look at Binance HitBtc. Alright, so we're at Binance HitBtc and we're here in the Smart Order tab. Click on Smart and we have our coin listed here. We're going to do a simple limit buy, and you can enter the quantity in, since HitBtc, you can either enter the quantity at ETH or BTC right here. So let's just say I want to buy 1 ETH. The prompt tab basically tells that when to trigger the order. Do you want to trigger the order when the last price matches the order price, or do you want the ask price to match the order price, or do you want the bid price to match the order price? So you have a preference on when do you want to trigger the order. There's different advantages for all of them, but I'll go over that some other video. But right now we're just going over order types. Now, when you enter a limit buy order, you have two types of limit buys you can do. You can either do a trailing limit buy or a market limit buy. If you do a market limit buy, that means that when that limit price is triggered, then a market order will be sent to the exchange, or you can start a trailing stop at that price. So let's just go with a simple example. We're going to do a limit order, and the current price is $39.74, and we want to enter a limit order 5% below the market price. So I click 5, you can see the percentage already highlighted. You submit the order, and there it is. So this order 1 ETH limit buy market order ETH of 1 has been entered into the exchange. So right now you can see the order right on the chart. I'll cancel this order out, and let's say if I want to do 3% below the market price, click a submit, and there's your order right there. I can also do multiple order types, so multiple orders at the same time. I can click an add ladder, and let's say I want to put in an order at 3%, 5%, and 7% below the market price. And it will ask you, how do you want this 1 ETH distributed between these three orders? So I can say that I want 25%, there's a percentage sign right here, on my first order, 25% in my second order, and I want 50% of my third order. I click submit, and there it is. All three of my orders are placed on our servers, and when the order price matches those price points, it will send an order for each one. So you can see the limit buy orders, 3% below the market, 5%, and 7%, and you can see right here is 25% ETH of 1. Here's another 25% of 1, and you can see 50% of ETH 1. So this is cool. You can see your full order right on the screen. And right here you can see the the orders are grouped together because you put one order with multiple ladders. So there's your 3 orders. So that's it. These orders don't count against your available balance, and they will only execute when the price matches that. Now here you can see entering percentages. Let's go ahead and cancel this, and let's say I don't want to enter percentages. I want to look at these support levels, right? And I want to put it right above these support levels. So I can delete all of them, and I want to create one order right above here, and I want to create one order right above there, and I want to create one order right above this support level right here. There's a red line right there. Let's see. See that? So I want to put one order here, one order there, and one order there. So I can actually literally click this percentage, and I can you see this price picker pops up. I can click on this price picker and just click it right here, and I'll enter the price right here. And at this price, I want to put 25% of my order. I'll use this one and put another order right here, right above this support, and I'll put 25% right there, and I'll use this one and click it right there. So now I have all my 3 orders, 25%, 25%, and 50% distributed right here, and these are all going as market orders. When those levels are hit, click submit, and there you go. So those are all my orders right above these support levels. It's very simple, very easy, very fast, and very intuitive for you to be able to do that. Another cool thing is I can make these all trailing orders. So the advantage of this is usually when coins come down, technically they're not really going to stop here. Maybe they will, but sometimes they'll keep coming down, and then they'll just keep traveling down. So you can put a trail and try to buy at the lowest possible price before the price goes back up again. So for each of these orders, I already have the prices in place, and I'm going to put 3% trailing. So what's going to happen is as soon as that price is triggered, it's going to trigger a trailing stop. So the actual order will not be placed here. It will be placed either as coin comes down, it starts going up, or it starts going up and you'll buy into it. So you can capture these moves when coins come down and pull up and rebound. So I'll go ahead and press submit order, and you can see it's a limit buy order. You can see the same orders ladder. It's a trailing, T for trailing, and we have a 3% trailing, and we have an ETH order right here. So that's how you can enter your limit orders, limit buy orders. Now the same thing you can do for let's say you want to exit out of a position. You can do the same thing. It's the opposite. You can do a limit sell. I want to sell 1, and I want to split the order into 3. Do 3, 5, 7, sell 25, sell 25, sell 50%, and now it's automatically put my sell orders right above the market. I can also do these at market orders. I can also do these at trailing orders. I can input price levels however I want to do that. So it gives you the flexibility to do these advanced orders really fast, really quickly. You can shift through coins, and when you come back to all your orders the next day, you can see if they're filled or not, and if they're not, you can always see them visually right on the chart instead of reading through those order entry widgets. Another order type we have is a market buy. It's very self-explanatory. I'm not going to go over that. You simply send a market order to the exchange using the smart order. Trail stop buy. Basically, it looks at the current price, and you want to enter a trailing stop right here. I think that Ethereum is going to run up, and hopefully this thing will come down, pull back, and go back up, so I can enter a 3% trailing stop and put in 1 ETH to buy. So you go ahead, you put in your order, and just wait for that to pop up. Now you see this trailing stop is right above the market at 3%. Now as soon as this price starts coming down, you'll see this trailing stop move with the price. So this is the cool thing about the software, is you can actually see where the trailing is going to execute instead of seeing it right here. So if you see this price goes down, this thing will come down with it, and you can see the stop coming through. So it's really cool to be able to see visually your orders, exactly where they are in the market, really quickly, and be able to shift through hundreds of coins really fast. So that's your trailing stop buy, trailing stop sell. Okay, let's say if I own this and I want to sell out of it, but I don't want to sell out of it now. I want to sell out of it on the trail way down. So I can do trail stop sell. I want to sell 1, and I'll put in a 5% trailing stop and submit. And you see the trailing stop, it's right there. That's where my trigger point is. That as soon as the price hits, the order will be sent to the exchange. If the price keeps going up, this trail stop visually will start going up, so you can actually see the order trailing and where it's going to execute. Okay, stop buy orders are very simple. You want to buy the price as soon as it breaks a key resistance level. So for example, this was a great buy right here. You see a box being formed right here, and then you want to buy above this. So you can put in a stop order above the market. So the same thing is forming here now. So if you look, see, there's your box, and I want to put a buy order right above this market right here. So I'll enter the amount, and I'll enter a price, and I want to buy it right above here. I click that, or the stop price is automatically entered. Press submit, and there's my stop buy market Ethereum 1 at that price, and boom, that's it. That's all you have to do. If I own it and I want to get out of it, I can do a stop sell, which is right here. I can just do this and submit, and there's my stop sell order. So if the price starts breaking down, actually this is the support level here, so if I want to change this, I'm going to sell right there, and also put in my stop right there. Let's say that I want to buy a little bit on the way up. If I see some of these coins like YFI just taking off, I can put multiple stop orders in, so I can add a ladder on the way up. Let's say I want to do, I'll do just a hypothetical, 5, 7, 5, 3, and 7%. I want to buy 1, and I want to buy 33%, 33%, and 34. So now basically I want to buy these coins as they start going up. And there you go. So as soon as this price starts going up, I'll buy my first right here, I'll buy my second right there, and buy my third. You can see this is on an uptrend, but if you were looking at it like this and you don't know what's going to happen, but you see it's starting to break out, you could have put 3 orders, 4 orders, 5 orders, all buying on the way up, and you would have gotten all those coins, and then there you go, there's your profit. You could have done another cool thing, which is really nice, is I can make these trailing orders. So as soon as they go up, it'll come back down and it'll trail up. So I made this into a trailing, and I want to do a 2.5% trailing on the way up. So when the price goes up, when the trail stop is triggered, it'll watch the price, and so it will trail the orders up. So let's go ahead and submit this, and as soon as this price goes up here, engage in a trailing stop order at 2.5%. If the starts pulling back, the trailing will start watching it, and as soon as it starts going up, it'll buy it back up again. Cool thing is that, let's say if you were looking at it over here and you would have had put those trail stops right here, so if this coin went up again, you would have started buying on the pullbacks. But if it didn't, they would have just bought, you know, on the breakouts on the way up. So that's a pretty cool advantage you have there. You can do the same thing the other way. You can do a stop sell, and you can ladder the way down. This is good for Binance futures if you want to short. You can short on the way down. So let's see. Let's go to data USDT. Look at this. Right here, after the prices went up and it came back up, you could have entered those trail orders, and you would have shorted all the way on the way down and bought some of these dips and made money on the way down. So the cool thing is we added Binance futures. Now you can short these using the smart order router, and you can you know, play both sides of the market. So it's pretty, gives you a lot more flexibility now with these smart orders. So we went all over these orders. OCO orders. OCO orders is very simple. One order cancels the other order. So you put in two orders, and whichever one is executed, the other one gets canceled. It's really good on these breakouts. How do you play those? Those are different strategies. These are advanced order types. But yes, you can play these. Let me just give you an example of what you could have done. So here you can see that BTC USDT went up and started forming a little base right here. Now if you think that this thing was going to go up, you could have put in an order to buy, or if you think this was going to go down, you could put an order to short. So with the OCO order, you could have put a buy up here, a buy stop here, and a sell stop here. If this sell stop would have executed, it would have shorted, and you could have made money on the way down. If it went up, you could have made money on the way up, but it would have canceled the other order. So that's how you normally play OCO orders, is you play these small ranges and you're hoping for either a break up or break down, and that's how you can use these OCO order types. So here you can see, let's just give you an example. We don't know if this is going to do a continuation up or a continuation down. So here you can see continuation down, here you can see continuation down, then it shot up. But let's say that I'm playing this. Okay, I think this is going to go up, but let's say if it was to trend over here, and I'm only showing this to you so you can understand how these orders work. You know, sometimes Bitcoin just collapses down and you want to take advantage of those, or sometimes it just shoots up, you want to take advantage of that. So let's just do a stop sell, and I want to enter price ranges. I don't want to do percentages. So let's do you can do over here, and you can put one there, submit the order. Oh, I put the amount, and there you go. So once any of these execute, it will cancel the other order. So you can short down here. Oh, actually this is an OCO sell, so it will either short here or short up there. But the way to use these is to use it with combination of other orders, and I'll show you that. But I just wanted to give you an example of how OCO sells work. OCO buy is the opposite. You can either buy in the dip or buy in the breakout. So let's do one here, and I want to buy on the breakout or buy on the dip. Now the way to use these is to use it with the stop loss. But these are advanced order types and advanced algorithms that people use. It's called bracket orders, and that's what this helps you do, is create a bracket order. Okay, so that's your OCO buy and OCO sell. I'm going to make another video for these advanced OCO and OSO types where you can combine multiple orders. For example, you want to do a limit buy and a limit sell, and you can buy on the way down, and as soon as the buy is triggered, it'll automatically input a sell order. But let's just go ahead and just go over the DCA this time, and then I'll make other videos for these two types of orders. Okay, so a DCA order is basically it buys on the way down and sells on the way up, and you can also input a stop loss. So let's say that Bitcoin, I think, is going to come down to probably around this area. I want to buy all the way down here, and if I am wrong, I want to put a stop loss below this support. So I want to buy all these levels here, put a stop loss here, and if I get some of these buys, I want to take some profits up here. Okay, so I'll go over the signal later, but repeat, I'll go over that later. So let's just do a simple DCA buy. I want to buy 1 Bitcoin, and I want to split it into 3 orders, and I want to put 1 buy here, I'm going to put 1 buy here, I'm going to put a 1 buy there, and then I want to take my profits up here. So I'll take my profit, let's say 12,300, 1 Bitcoin, and I want to, there's my sell order, and if I submit this order, I forgot to do that, let me cancel that. And I want to distribute my tokens, 25% here, 25% here, 50% there. And when I sell at this price up here, I want to sell okay, so there we go. There we go. So it's going to sell 1 Bitcoin at this price level. And it's going to try to buy 25% here, 25% there, and 50% there. So if it goes down, it'll buy, and then when it goes up, it'll sell there. Okay, but let's say that I don't want to sell there, and I want to sell 3 levels up there. Okay, so I want to buy these 3 here, and I'll sell those 3 up there. So let's cancel this. I can add ladder. And I'm going to put one of my cells, I'm going to put this cell right here, put this cell right here, and I'll distribute these 25, 25, and 50. And we're buying these 3 levels here. We're now selling 3 levels on the way up. Okay, submit order, and you can see right here that it's, if it buys this and it goes up, it'll sell it right here. If it buys these 2 and it goes up, it'll sell 25 there, 25% there. If it buys all 3, it'll try to sell all 3 of those up. Okay. Now another thing is, let's say if I buy all these 3, but at the same time I want to put a stop loss below this market. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I can put a stop loss, and I want to put a stop loss right below the support level. Right there. Click submit. So it'll buy all these, and if it keeps going down, it'll sell all my 1 BTC right here. But if it buys all 3 and it goes up, it'll sell up there. Okay. Now here's the cool thing about this. I don't want a stop loss, and all I want it to do is just trade this range. And I want, if I think that Bitcoin is right here is just going to do what it's doing here, it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And I have a feeling that Bitcoin will just keep trading this range right here. I can put a repeat order. And if I put in a repeat order of 4 or 5 times, that means that it's going to buy 5 times and sell 5. So for every buy, it's going to sell 1 time. And then if it comes back down again, it'll buy it back again and I'll sell it again. If it comes back down again and comes up again, I'll sell it again. And I'll do it 5 times. So this is the cool thing about this, is you can create your own bots right on the chart. You can create your levels right on the chart. Now let's do another order type. I'm not going to do a stop loss this time. And I think Bitcoin is going to come down here maybe 4 or 5 times. And it's going to probably come back up again, right? So I think Bitcoin is going to do this. Where's the brush? Okay, so I think Bitcoin is going to do this. And then they come back up and come back down and come back up, and it's just going to do this. I think Bitcoin is going to do this. I want to trade this range. I want to trade this range ahead and put all these orders in ahead of time. So I can do that. Okay, so I want to buy this one here. This one there. This one here. And I only want 1 sell order. I want it to sell every time it comes up here. And I want to do this 7 times. Anytime Bitcoin is going to come down, it's gonna buy my orders, and it's going to sell up there. Actually, I put this backwards. How do I do that? The cool thing about things is it's all done visual, so if you make a mistake, you can see it. So we want to add ladders, and we want to put 1 sell order. Okay, I'll do this again. That's the best thing about visual, because sometimes you put in those other order entry forms and you have no idea what you've done. And with this, it's very simple and easy. You can see it right above, right all on the chart. Alright, so I put in my 3 buy orders, and I put my sell order, and I have a repeat of 5. So anytime it comes down here to buy this, it'll sell it up here every time. Okay, so that's your DCA buy. I already went over the stop loss. Then you can do the opposite too if you want to short, or if you think that, you know, Bitcoin, if you're trading regular spot, you can sell on the way up and buy on the way back, and you can play that also. I'm going to make another video and go over all the advanced order types and show you different combinations that you can use and different strategies used. Before now, this is what we have created. Hope you guys like it. Please give us some feedback. whether it's in the order entry or order types, we're able to customize this